Hi you guys, and welcome to another edition of Kurlyn Drums Presents. I am Carolyn Oakley, also known as Kurlyn Drums, and today is Wellbeing Wednesday. Now, I decided to do a quick video because, well, this would be a lot better than writing a very lengthy blog post and all that. So, day 10 of the Fresh Food Challenge, right? 10 days of being a vegan. Oh, my blue crunch. So much I have learned. Wrote some stuff down because, well, I don't like to forget things. And yeah. So, what have I learned in being a vegan for 10 days? Whew. I would say the most important thing that I've learned is that everything's not, we talk about there being so much organic food in the market, but there's a lot of organic produce and fruits, veggies, and things like that. But like snacks, vegan snacks, unless you're just going to eat potato chips and popcorn, which I kind of got tired of, you have to really put on your thinking cap. And I think that, being a vegan for these 10 days has forced me to get back into my creative mode. And I say that because, for example, I read a lot of food reports. I read medical journals. I consult with doctors. I go to conferences and meetings. I develop farming systems. I do all that type of stuff. So these are things that I do on a daily basis. So I'm really busy, right? So sometimes you're not always able to be as creative because you're trying to make you're trying to do something totally different. Like, sometimes I'm more left brain, I guess, as it would be referred to. I'm incredibly right brained, but I have my moments where I gotta, get things done, and there has to be logic and reason. But my creativity is just, I'm up at 4 in the morning, I'm doing all this, type of stuff. So being a vegan has really forced me to be more creative in what I prepare, and working in food service and having my own business at making my own specialty dishes. I know how to make food taste good. But the red palm dressing that I put on Facebook, and that's on my blog, kurlyndrums.com, I was just desperate. I really was. I knew that I could make a dressing with it. I've seen it been made before, things of that sort. But I was just like, I'm tired of hemp seed oil. I love it, but no, I need something else. I need something else. So I just started picking up stuff, and the way I make things is I don't say, oh, I need an eighth of a teaspoon. I don't do that. If you cook and you cook a lot, what you learn over time is you'll just go and say, this might be good, or this might be good, or this, you just start doing that. You don't really measure it. You just know it's going to taste good. And, well, you don't know that, but a part of you does. And that's what prompts you to just, go in the kitchen and just whip up something and it tastes absolutely amazing. Hence, that's my formulation process. I just go in and like, I wonder how this would be. It makes sense in my head. Let's do it. And then I'll just make it, and then it turns out great, and then I can share it with you guys. So if you haven't seen that recipe, go on to kurlyndrums.com to take a look at it and to try it out. I mean, it's not French dressing by any means, amen, but okay, I'm not going to sell you, it's French-like, okay? It has the color, and you've got garlic and ginger, so it's a really nice light dressing. And it's a really good dressing for if you're adding parsley or dandelion or any other bitter herbs into your salad, as I've mentioned for this Fresh Food Challenge. Now, so creativity and creativity is probably one of the most important things I learned these first 10 days, because after a while you get tired of just the same old stuff. You want something new. So having that was the red palm dressing and cooking with different spices and in making cumin tea, and which I love. I love cumin tea. If you've never had it, get some fresh cumin seed and like a teaspoon. Get some hot water. Just let it steep. Just it's absolutely amazing. You have to try it. Excuse me. One another point that I noticed about being a vegan for these last couple of days, I don't have to take many supplements. This week, actually on tomorrow, I'll be talking about the on my Ustream, the Talking Drum. I'll be discussing the protocols and the guidelines for week 3, which focuses on eating for ailments and supplements. So that for those of you that have diabetes or cancer, or autism, or leukemia, or anemia, sickle cell anemia, or any other type of disease or disorder within the body, just tune in. And even if you can't, it'll still be there as a recording, so you can refer to the certain foods that can help with managing and hopefully eliminating your illness. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about that on tomorrow. But I noticed that with my vegan diet, and perhaps it's because I didn't want to be a broke vegan. You know, people that say they're vegetarian and vegan and they just eat like one item, and they say that that's not sexy or cool no matter how you slice it. That makes no sense. So for me, as we can already see, right, I'm really slender. I can't afford any. I'm at leaf status right now, okay? I can't afford to lose any more weight, so I have to figure out the best ways to manage my weight and to stay healthy while I'm playing the vegan role. And I say all that to say, I take supplements, zinc, this, that, but I've noticed that because there have been certain things I've researched prior to, that I've been able to make a smoother transition, and my body doesn't go into shock by not having these supplements. I'll give you an example. One of my favorite supplements is maca root. Now, I put that on my blog for energy. This stuff gives you so much energy. It's insane. I love maca root, especially during my time of menses and things like that. That and chlorophyll, but maca root is just really, really awesome. I actually did a little brief write-up on kurlyndrums.com for easy energy. That was one of, I think that was a top item I put, because I use so much. And this looks absolutely disgusting, right? But okay, this is what it is. Now it's peanut butter and a little bit of coconut milk, because I ran out and I had to use water. And if y'all have never had cereal with water in it, you just don't understand. It's okay. I really went there. Okay. Anyway, it has coconut milk, it has maca root, and peanut butter and oats, and it tastes so good. It's just it's lovely. It looks absolutely disgusting right now, but it actually tastes awesome. So when I get up in the morning, if I have like some coconut water, or if I just have hot water, or some regular temperature, room temperature water to wake up the body, then I'll have my little peanut butter thingy, and it gives me energy the whole day, so I don't have to worry about taking 9, 10, and 20 supplements. I've already told you all through various channels, whether it was on radio or on my blog, that I suffer from a body imbalance. So I was used to taking 38 to 46 pills a day, which was traumatic. It was very traumatic. So for me to be at a point now where I don't have to have that, oh, that's awesome. I love that. I can just take maca root and make sure I'm eating all of my organic little veggies and my bok choy and my kale. That's awesome. But I did make mention of, for this week, for the mind detox, one of the best supplements or nutrients to have within the body is zinc. And zinc has been proven. Science Daily had a few articles, I think it was 2 or 3 articles, suggesting and making the claims that zinc can help with reducing various symptoms, whether it be Asperger's, autism, or epilepsy. So for me, I took notice because my niece and nephew have autism, and so I want to find zinc-based foods to give them, or to tell my sister to go and buy, right? And for this week, we were doing the mind detox, helping to reprogram the mind, believing in yourself, following your dreams, stop procrastinating. I'm talking to myself because sometimes, I have so much on my plate. Like, oh, I'm so busy. No, get up. You got stuff to do, right? So, take a nap, get yourself together, but you got stuff to do. So, people are wanting to hear what you have to say. So, this is me talking to myself. I'm just sharing it with you guys. But seriously, so zinc is very, very important, and it's also great for energy. And one thing I've noticed with the foods that I selected and that I put on my blog, well, I didn't put that on my blog. I put it in the video. Did I put it in the video? No, I put it on Facebook and on like 12 groups that I'm in. I know everybody's tired of, why does she keep putting these videos up? Because I want you to be healthy. That's why. Thank you. Love you much. Okay, so zinc. Zinc is awesome for hair, skin, nails, bones, the brain. It's awesome. Now, first week of the Fresh Food Challenge, I took you all to the grocery store with me on Ustream, the talking drum. I did not take you to the DeKalb Market because I would have got kicked out. I would have been kicked out for that because they said no video cameras and all that. But I bought all my groceries and and I showed you what I bought. It was like an hour and 15 minutes of content. So if you're curious, just go over to the Talking Drum on Ustream and you'll be able to see it. Now, what I had and what I'm using right now, what I'm going to highlight is chickpeas, my babies. I absolutely love them. They're so yummy. And these are Turkish organic chickpeas. And as you can tell, they're not soft, right? This is what they look like. They're so small. They're so small. Okay. So they're yummy. And and as you all can tell, yeah, Carolina has been working through these because chickpeas have saved my life. They help with retaining weight, which for me, leaf status, these are awesome, okay? They're awesome. I love them. So I took a cup of these, right? A cup of these makes about, because those are dried, so fresh, this is what a cup looks like. It's about let me see if I can get it better. Yeah, it's about two cups, it's a little bit over 2 cups in here, just from 1 cup of the dried chickpeas. The ROI, the return on investment for these are awesome. It's great. I love it. What I've been making feels like every night. I made falafel the first time on last Friday night, or I think so, last Friday night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had finished up all the organic popcorn, and I was like, oh my God, I need something. Something's gonna work. I just need it. So, again, did I not say, being a vegan it helps with creativity? It does. It's like, but I need something. I'm hungry. I don't want any more tea. I don't want any more fruit. I don't want any more whole grains. I want something crunchy, but so I was frustrated. Now I was gonna make a chickpea stew, so I had already, got the chickpeas to where, they're very nice and, and they're raw. They're awesome raw. Like just like this, they're amazing. These are slightly sprouted. Oh, they're so good. But I needed something because I was just like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm uploading stuff and this and that and answering questions online. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need something. And so I already had them, my little babies. They were already soft and ready to go. And I said, wait a minute. And I love going to one of the Mediterranean restaurants here in Atlanta called Olive Bistro. They have some falafel that will just, ooh, it'll take you places. I was like, this is sincere. And I never tried to make it because if I'm out, I'll just go and buy some. But nobody's open at 1 o'clock, and if they are, I'm not going out there to go get it. So I had to make it work. So what I did was I got all my spices, and I never made it before. So I said, well, okay, I remember what it tastes like. I love food so much that I just analyze food. I really do. Some of my dear friends and people that I've worked with over the years, they say Carolyn has this weird religious experience with food. I do. I love food that much. I'm like, oh yes, this is lovely. So, so what happened was I just said I got a base recipe, and then, onions and this and that. It's okay. And so I went, and I had to go and get my my chickpeas crushed and all that, chopped up, blended, and all that good stuff. So I did that. Excuse me. I didn't use breadcrumbs. I just used the chickpeas and then a little water, brought it all back together, made like the cute little balls, and then I fried them. They were so good. Oh my goodness. I was up 132. I was like, this is lovely. Yes. So from this past weekend up until now, that's where the chickpeas went. I have been making falafel, feels like every day, and I don't get tired of it because my body enjoys it. It tastes so good, and I just enjoy it. So what I do is you have to, of course, ground these up, right? You just can't put these in, you can't put these in a ball and fry them. You can, however, roast these. That's another delicious snack. I just haven't had enough chickpeas to allocate to that cause because I'm so busy with making falafel. But what I do is I'll grind these up, right? And then I will put them in these small little cute baggies. And this is just the falafel. This is the chickpeas. And then when I'm ready, I'll get a little bit of cold water and add to it, and then make them like hush puppies. This is what these falafel. This is what it reminds me of. It's just hush puppies. My family is from the South, and we have fish fries, and so I know. You have your whiting, you have your brim, you have your smoked mullet, if you're gonna have it, other types of fish or whatnot, and then you have hush puppies. So these are my healthy hush puppies. I love these things. They're so good. So I'll be putting up a picture of my completed dish this later on this evening. I know I have a meeting coming up, so I've got to hurry up and finish the video. But yeah, so far so good. Just wanting to maintain my weight, which is very important because I'm a slender lady. I noticed that I don't need as many supplements because the food provides it for me, which might actually alter a lot of the things I'm going to talk about on tomorrow. I might have to look at my notes and make some changes based off of that observation. And there's a marketplace for vegan snacks. You have a few great ones, but they're not really there could be more. There really could. So I hope to get your feedback, and if you're taking the challenge, if you're staying away from milk or meat, and how is that working out for you? I was going to recommend one supplement that for tomorrow, but I will actually be doing a podcast about this. Nobody except for industry experts and professionals have been talking about this particular aspect. So I will be discussing it in great detail on Sunday. I hope to see you at kurlyndrums.com with the Kurlyn Drums podcast. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Many blessings.